so glad I got a new phone. It's coming. Is anybody else's phone just like do this weird thing where it just resets itself? Like, it's just like I'll be talking on the phone. I could be talking on the phone. I could be doing whatever. And then all of a sudden I get this black screen and the little circle. And then it cuts off and cuts back on. It's basically, what do you call it when, like, not a soliloquy. It's basically a metaphor of my life. See right here? My phone was on. I was getting ready to share this. And then all of a sudden it just cut off and it did this. This is basically FSU and the Jags. Like, why can't you just act normal and then they just scream? Or they just, they do something crazy. Like, why can't you just be... For those who don't know or are new here, or as we're getting here and getting gathered around, my name is that Big Game James _36, and this is Big Games B.S, part of DIN Media Group, presented by AlphaClinicOnline.com. I will be making a beeline to Alpha Clinic Online once I leave here so that I could be less hormonal. I can be more focused on what it is that I need to be, make sure my levels are checked. You don't have to be a man. You can be a woman. You can be anything. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. Put the do the intro. All right. Sometimes you just gotta plug it up. You gotta unplug the phone and plug it back up or whatever. Turn it off, turn it back on. Gotta go back to the top. Yeah, Hector Foot. And start from the top. Action. And my phone is working again. So like that, it all works itself out. But if you don't know, just take my banker off right now. So we're gonna go back to the whole thing. Shit. Yeah, I'm getting the phone today. But anyways, this is my name is Big Game James _36. This is Big Games B.S, part of Den Media Group, presented by Alpha Clinic Online. Go to Alpha Clinic Online, get your hormones checked, get everything fixed. BPC 157, NAD plus, testosterone. Some of you guys need estrogen blockers, help you think clearly. A lot of other different stuff. I'm definitely going to Alpha Male as soon as I leave here. Make sure I get my stuff checked. I need my BPC 157. I need my B12 shot. Lack of energy, very, very dreary day. They sent me some. Okay, that's Apple sending me stuff. So I got my got a new phone. But yeah, I'm going to give you FSU fans another opportunity. We need to get the Frazier theme song. We will let you guys come on here. You can vent. Other schools. Really, it's only one other school that can troll right now. But we'll talk about the other two schools. I wish I had hope for you. But the only hope I could give you is taking your mind off of a bad situation. Yes. And just realize, I would say it could be worse, but I'm not sure. Because you could be Tito Jackson. Oh my God. For those who don't
oh my gosh.
It's better to be Tito. He don't got to go through this.
Tito lived a cool ass life, man. Tito was the cool Jackson. Tito was the one on the guitar, right?
I feel like he was the one getting made fun of the most, though.
Not everybody liked Tito. Like nobody. Like so, you have Marlon, and Jermaine.
Randy got made fun of.
Randy got made fun of. Wait a minute. No, Tito's not the one with the no, that's Jermaine with the fucked up head. Like with the Beijing on his head. Like Tito went on here. Pull up a Tito. We gotta have something with Tito. We got a picture of Tito somewhere. Like Tito was the cool one, man. Tito was the cool one. But now I don't care about any of the Jacksons anymore. Well, no, Janet's still alive.
Yeah.
Janet's still alive. Janet had a freaky ass album run, man. Like just if y'all listen to Janet's songs.
I saw on stage when she calls dudes upstage.
Ooh, boy, she be calling the right. They got them cats screened. Like it's not no random dude. Like she be pulling up them guys that are frail, feminine. It would take the Avengers to keep me off of her in her prime. If she's singing the song "Would You Mind" in my ear, have you heard that song? What she's asking you? Would you mind if I remember I heard that song. I was in 11th grade. I was on the Velvet Rope album. The song was so out the box that it wasn't on the American album. It was on the European cut. I mean, she talking about this. Actually, Jay, you can probably help me out because you young people you're young. You're keeping me young. I've heard something called a four. Like they give all four holes. What the fuck does that mean? Do you even know? Okay, I thought that was some young people. I don't know about four holes. There's not four holes to give. I don't know. I've been trying to. I'm afraid. I don't want to Google it. I don't want it on my search history. But anyways, though.
I can only think of three.
I can only think of three. But it was some shit I seen. But bottom line is, Janet was saying about three. All three. She's saying about finishing inside of her. Would you mind all of these other different things? And it was just, whoo.
The eye socket.
Oh, my God.
I think like the ear, maybe.
Yeah. No. Well, when you put money up, you get to control the conversation. So let's click on Life of Bill here real quick. FSU needs to focus on the trenches. NIL resources need to be allocated there first and foremost. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen. Find a 300-pound athlete is rare.
Appreciate the dono.
Appreciate the $10. I want to tell you guys, I know what we thinking, and this is the reason. Fuck it. We got stuff to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it. Stop listening to the fucking media. Your media is confusing the fuck out of you. It's fake news. Fake news. And here's what I mean. We're broke one day, and they're telling you we don't spend enough money. But then they're telling you we apparently have one of the highest budgets in college football. I'm going to tell you the truth, like Bill. It's not a money issue. It's paying the wrong guys issue. That's the issue. It's my phone. The money is being spent. The money is being spent, and it's being spent well. The issue is not spent well, excuse me. That's a fucking oxymoron. The money's being spent, and it's being spent where you think it should be spent. We just missed. Players fuck up. Players fuck up. But we'll go through any questions that you have. FSU, God damn it, if you're a greenie or you put the bread up, damn it, I'm going to answer them. You know what? Full transparency. Whatever you want to ask, if you want to ask an FSU question, go ahead, ask it. The money can stop the conversation wherever we're at. A greenie, when I get to the FSU segment, we will. That's what we need, that Umar, that donations. Donations.
Donate to the Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass School.
That's it. I'm going to create a fake fucking school so that I can get... boy, okay. Yeah, all right. So let me go. That goes into my weekend. I got an award. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna pick on them because I love them. I love my black people, but I also don't like the way we do some shit. But before we get into that, and I'm gonna show that because I think I was looking good there. By the way, I was with a whole bunch of women, and I learned something. Fuck Omar and the way he is going off of the way he's like trying to stop people from getting snow bunnies.
Try.
I learned it. Bro, when I tell you can put them, this isn't a snow bunny. I don't know what a Rada is. I think Rada, one of them, Rada, is she Indian in the cupboard? Something like that. We're gonna get into that, Andre. Yeah, you can put it out there. So she's my banker. I bank with Cogent Bank, dope ass bank, small bank. Literally, I promise you, dog. Like you want to go to if you tired of fucking with these big banks, go to Cogent. Like they take care of you. The problem is you gotta have to do a lot more stuff online. No nonsense. Oh, you're green. You're not green. But I will get to that. We can take Life of Bill off. Mm-hmm. My problem with this, I was hanging around a bunch of women. We did football 101 with women, with the Gator Bowls, bowled up ladies. They have a group of really, really rich women that want to know about football.
That's a paying job.
Ish. Kind of. Like it's part of the brand. It's on brand.
Awesome.
It's on brand. I fucks with you, though, honestly. That was dope as fuck, right? I'll get to that. Then that motherfucker win and got. That's what I'm talking about. Get that membership up. Appreciate you. Before I got into that, I was talking about you don't know if the baby's yours. It's mama's baby, daddy's maybe is always what it said. Because you don't know. Like you have to have a lot of faith in relationships. Women talk about men cheating like we don't see Paternity Court, Maury Povich, and there's there's a bitch that's been on there 10 times trying to figure out who the dad is. Trey acts so much like me that I can't even deny it. And at this point, I fucks with Trey. That's my guy. I love him. He's got my name. I wouldn't, even if I found out that tomorrow that wasn't mine, I would die with that L. Because they named him after me. Killer, I wasn't sure about certain things because, again, I don't know, he's a little more emotional, but I fucks with Killer. But then I saw this picture. I was not happy in this picture. They put fathead, like these little things, and so this is how they asked us questions. Yeah, it's the one with the share screen. And if you click over so you can see the full picture in its glory. So when they want to ask me a question, they put that up. And I was mad. That was me at 17 years old. I had just got bullied into cutting my hair. Y'all heard the hair story. This is the picture that happened right after the hair story. But then I saw a picture. Man, I can't. I wish you probably go look at my Twitter page on the new one, and I saw a picture of Killer. And Killer's got that face. Killer got the football face down pat, man. Angelo definitely, but you know what? Fuck you, Angelo. Angelo put Megamind Senior. Man, fuck you, man. But yes, this is why I know he'll play better if he just goes ahead and shaves his head. He would have made that fucking block if his head was shaved. But he's trying to hold on for dear life. Man, he needs to let it go.
So they stopped the tradition?
Oh, yeah. They haven't done this in a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weak.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It stopped when I was there. Like with Xavier, we talked about it with Xavier Lee when I interviewed him for Dope Boys. But he got his eyebrow shaved.
Oh, do they grow back?
They eventually. Takes a while. Takes a while. We call him going around looking fucking surprised everywhere he went. But if you go on my page, I got a picture on there somewhere of Kai from Saturday. And Kai gave this same face.
I can kind of see.
And I'm like, I wasn't happy, but that's we'll show a picture of my baby boy here in a minute. The only thing that makes Kai happy is Keon Coleman in Santa. He was happy that I asked him the Jags play the Bills next Monday, and I was like, "Killer, who you rooting for?" He said, "Oh, the Bills." It's like I'm going for Keon Coleman. I want Keon Coleman to win. While they're looking for that, Hector just gave us a donation. You know, it's Hector. Yeah. Donation for new questions. Seriously, let's do a throwback. Good, bad, and ugly. Damn, that is a throwback. In the last 3 games. Also, should our media ask tougher questions of Mike? Honest to God's truth, our media stinks. I don't think they give a fuck what Mike says. I don't think Mike knows what to say at this point. But the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is the tailgate. That's all I could give you. Uniforms look crisp. The shout out to the student equipment managers, they doing their thing. Recruiting took a dip, but I hate to say this, like the 5-star from Coco, I think he's really talented. I don't think he flourishes in our system as much as we want to believe, because he's slight of frame. I need some broad shoulders. Like even right there in that picture, that's me at 220 pounds. Them shoulders is broad. You can put meat on that. Tits for Fits has been working. Shout out to that. Tits for Fits. Mastromano, my Australian brother from down under. He's been working. That's some good. Special teams for that part is good. We may have a Lou Groza and Ray Guy winner, which is not really what you want, but fuck it. The bad is the defense. The defense has been bad. Plays are there to be made, but they're not being made. The ugly is the fucking offense. If you can't score 24 points, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? You can't blame the defense if you can't score. 250 plays is what the defense has been on the field for.
Oh, you got it.
Entirely too much. We got to find, click on the other one. We got to, so they can see it. Yeah, that right there. I see it. I see it right there. That's what I was talking about. So Hector, that's my good, bad, and the ugly for Florida State right now. Defense put us in situations where we could win the game. Offense put the defense in precarious situations. That's why they're ugly as fuck. And our what is it? And our kicking game is good. Our punter is flipping the fucking field. Jags punt, draft him. That's the older one that had the block on the goal line. I didn't get video of Kai's killer's game. Scroll back up. We got Life of Bill gave us another donation. You goddamn right. Jordan Seaton needs to be priority number one. Drop the bag. Drop the bag. We'll get into more FSU questions if y'all give me a chance to push through it. But yes, drop the fucking bag on him. Drop the fucking bag on a lot of people. Him in particular, though. Like, yeah, let me get through this shit because goddamn, bro. It bothers me. So many things bother me, and if I don't get this off my chest, it's gonna hurt me. But what were we talking about? We were talking about bad. Okay, here, white women, right?
Oh no!
Hey, shut up, my boy.
Damn. Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, you saw the Coleman. You saw the last name. Nah, I know that. I know Monique. Shout out to Monique.
Shout out.
I feel like I need to act accordingly now because your mom's here, and I don't want to.
She be watching it.
I don't want to say anything out of pocket. You know, like I don't want to get in trouble or anything. Like get you and be like, oh, why are you affiliated with this nonsense? Because anyways, though, white women. I never really understood it until recently. But you know, I have my white woman crush. But I see her every Tuesday. And it's not even so much that she's even my type. She's a big woman, but it's the breeder in me. But she's powerful. She knows everybody. Like she can literally open doors for me and she does. That nobody that I'm not saying a black woman can't do it. All I'm saying is that, but I really understood it more when we did the football one-on-one. And there was one of them is y'all see me with her on News for Jacks when I do Good Morning Jacksonville with Alpha Clinic. It's Jana. Jana is when they say a tall drink of water, I'm talking about she already like 6'4", and she wear the 6-inch heels for some reason. She looked like she ready to dunk on you. She's just incredibly skinny. Bothers me. But she got legs for days. And then there was another one that I met that asked the questions, and she's got legs for days. And you know, and they were talking, right? See, you about to have Jaden about ready to fight you. This is what we talk about right here. Like that's
how chat rooms get.
But I'm just, this is beautiful. We will talk about 5-star moms here eventually. Trust me. There is Caleb Williams' mom. Not Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels' mom. Man. All right, Jaden Daniels' mom. Anyways, but they were asking stuff and they were talking. It's a manner in which some of them talk in the rooms that you're in that makes you understand why. But then they said something that bothered me to my soul. Part of it was me. They were going off of me, and I said the thing where God bless football. Because some of these guys would not be going to college if it wasn't for football. And that's true, but I didn't need them to amen corner it, though.
Oh, no.
When they say, yeah, somebody, and then she's like, yeah, and you know, they dated them, but what about when football is done? Can he have a conversation with you? Can he? I'm like, yo. I'd like, hey, wait a minute. And then they're talking to me like, wait a minute, you're so, like, and they kept coming up, they're like, the way you explain that. And then it made me feel good. It catered to my male ego. But then I started thinking, like, wait a minute, I ain't say nothing like that deep, dog. And then
how low is the bar?
And they do the thing where like they imaginarily touch your chest. They didn't touch, but they came in. It was like oh my God, the way you explained that. I'm like, whoa, what is that voodoo shit? What are you doing to me? All I'm saying is I can understand how guys who are around that all the time, they cater to your ego a little bit. Yeah. But that's what I was at. Bowled up ladies, talking to women about the game of football, answering questions, saying shit that should be common sense to everybody. Like I did the capitalism thing. Like, what do you think about the NIL and the transfer portal and how is it affecting game? I'm like, and then the one guy, the kicker, of course, it's always the fucking kicker. He said, I don't like it. I think you should sit here and you should ride your turn out. I did that. And I looked at him. Fuck up, man. What the fuck wrong with this dude? Florida kicker. Played in the league too. I forgot his name. It's Jeff something. Y'all probably figure it out. But I said we can't teach kids for 18 years that America is exceptional because of capitalism, and they get mad because they participate in capitalism.
Jeff Chandler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a good kicker. I ain't going to hate on it.
He played from 98 to 01.
Yeah. Kickers aren't people. I actually said that. I said kickers don't. I didn't say kickers don't deserve rights, though. I didn't say that. But they aren't people, though. I mean, they all understood. They were like, that was so well thought out. So I never thought about it that way. I'm like, yeah, because you aren't poor. Bitch, I'm broke. I was hitting people to get out the projects and because I hated my dad. Like, do you know how many people got CTE because I was mad at my father? But that's what I'm saying. That's where I was at. I spent my Friday after I left here. That's why I had the suit on. But then I got mad because I fucked up. I wore the suit when I wasn't supposed to wear the suit, and I wore the polo when I wasn't supposed to wear the polo. If I'd have flipped them, I'd have been in a better situation because I was with my blacks on Sunday getting my award for being I don't know what I got the award for. I guess it's for book bag drives and being a pillar or whatever in the community, which always is odd to me because everybody tells me about how I shouldn't do things the way I do it, but then I get rewarded for doing things that I do. It's very fucking confusing. But I got that JT Thomas Award. That's the other one. I was with my mama, who might be related. I don't know. I got to see. She is I told her she needed to get some fucking sun. And my mama got like teeth for days right now. So like, it's amazing how good her teeth are. Like we got to go up to one of those things up there. I don't know which one it is. Yeah. So, and I always think about this song. She'd be so proud. Ludacris on country shit by Big Crit. It's a Big Crit. Big Crit. He's like, I might not be shit to you, but my mama thinks I made it. And that's really just, the truth of the matter. This is her. She looking extremely light skinned. Love Carmen. Damn, we got to get my mama. Yeah, she lost a ton of weight. Small. Yeah, she was smaller, and I told her she needed to eat because she was looking like Al Sharpton. she got a big head too, and you can't have a big head with a little neck. It looks wild. But that's my mama. She was there for me. So they got mad that I wore that. They were like, "You're not. This isn't professional. You should be doing this. You should do that." She was, "Why didn't you wear a suit?" I didn't want to wear a suit. I wanted to wear FSU gear. I said, "Hey, look at my arms right now. Like the arms looking immaculate right now. I'm looking delicious, like a whole snack. You didn't tell me I look like I lost weight. I look svelte right there. I look like I could play right there, dog." But anyway, that's my mom's doing stuff with her. Well, that was my mom's. It's not up there anymore. But she came through. So they got on me about not wearing a suit, right?
Who?
The black alumni and all that stuff. It was a bitch there in the sundress, though, that got an award. Ed Flats. But I'm going there, right? And then I look at the program. I sent there was an incredible bio they did for me. I sent them my professional headshot. I sent them the same headshot that's on my press credentials for the Jags games. I sent them the same headshot that is on my basically my background check thing for whatever for me to coach my son's flags games. When I go to the Super Bowl, I used the same credentials. They went and found a picture, which was a nice picture. I have my hair down. I have a black MFTK hat on. And I have a polo shirt on, and I was coaching a Mandarin game because that's the only white polo that I would wear. It was buttoned up to the top. And I knew it was a newer picture because I have glasses on. I'm like, okay, you're mad. And then I look at the other award recipients. Suit picture, professional headshot. Suit picture, professional headshot. Suit picture, the bitch that was wearing the sundress. She's not a bitch, but she was just, it's more of a descriptor. The young lady who, the lady who was wearing the sundress, suit, professional headshot. Me, eyeglasses, black MFTK hat, polo shirt. I said, don't talk to me about professionalism, and I should have been wearing a suit when I'm the only motherfucker in this goddamn program without a damn suit on. The sundress was okay. It wasn't, she was one of those, she's light skinned. So, you know, I don't really be peeping them like that. She had, it didn't have no curve. It was nice, but it was just a sun. It was more of a sun than a dress. Like she was one of those, she's a hippie sister. She ain't got the booty like the sun. So it wasn't it wasn't like the sundress came and stopped and then went back out. It draped, if it will. So once again, she's a beautiful, gorgeous lady. Shout out to her and her husband. But it wasn't like, now there were some curves there, Fatal Jedi. You being an all-in member, you would have been, well, no, you know, yeah, I ain't gonna tell you business, but you would have enjoyed it because you go where I'm at. There were some that like we should have probably checked them at the door, that they probably shouldn't have been wearing that because they're a distraction. But if that person would have wore a sundress, then I'd have been like, okay, you wear whatever you want to wear, sister. But it was one, she could have wore a potato bag and you'd have still seen that thing. It was in 3D. With 4K, if you will. But I did all of that. But shout out to my homegirl, Nikki, my boy, OJ, Stephanie for nominating me for the award that I didn't even know was available. I would have never asked for this award. I don't really like getting awards because I don't want you to tell me how great I am. I need you to show me how great I am. And I need the motherfuckers to write a fucking check. That's what I need. But shout out to and my homegirl, Erica Kegler, who is the president of Black Alumni. She got yams, but she's like 55 years old. Like, them yams is vintage. And when you ever see somebody that don't look old, but they tell you they old by basically telling you when they went to school, she was like in 1989. She said I met this guy in 1989, my freshman year in college. I was like, wow.
Oh wow.
Wow. You are good. Nice. You are old. But you would never know with Erica because Erica doesn't look like she's 55. Black women, like, they find an age and then they stay that age for a while, and then all of a sudden they just get old again, but then they don't re-get old until some years down the road. Like, my mama's looked the same age. Like, I think, how old is Carmen? I'll say I'm 40, 20. She's 64. So she's looked that same age since 40. And before 40, she looked the same age since 20. I got another friend, Erica McIntosh. She listens to the show. She always comments in there. Mac looked like she was born yesterday. But Luke, I know why Luke's sad. I found out why gamblers get mad and why they end it all. I did some parlay. I hit my parlay on Sunday. Shout out to Neon Primetime for holding it down against Colorado State. I bet $20. No, it was $30. It was $30. I bet $30 and I won $150 on my parlay. I felt proud. I felt like I knew how to gamble. I thought I know football. I went to the NFL. And because of my newfound money, I went and did a bunch of other little small parlays and gave hope, and I was watching the games. If I would have bet more money, I could have been rich. But I could have also been broke. Oh, man, I was wondering what the hell was going on, man. Oh, they selling me shit. I'm going to read you my parlay, and then we're going to get into the sports weekend that's even sadder. That win made my Saturday better. I thought my Sunday was going to be good. I just knew I was going to win $10,000 off a $10 bet. Oh, I got one today that's going to give me 150, but it's on the Falcons and Eagles, which the way my shit's been going, who knows? I had one last night for the Texas game. I needed CJ Stroud to hit 275 yards, and I needed Joe Mixon to get 80 yards. Nico Collins scored a touchdown, and the Texans win. CJ got 260 yards passing. The Texans won. Nico scored a touchdown, and Joe Mixon messed his ankle up. Thank you, Joe Mixon. Thank you. When that happened, I see why people got mad. Like fuck the fantasy. You fucked up my money. But that wasn't the big parlay. It was my bad. It was a $20 parlay. The Cleveland Browns looked funky last week. Deshaun Watson plays so bad that they manufactured another rape charge on him. This man, this Negro, this house word went 12 for 14 in the first half. This man couldn't buy a completion. So I had the Jaguars not only winning, but covering the spread. Not only did the Lions lose the game, they lost the battle in the parking lot. We'll talk about that later. I know the Panthers can't. The Panthers couldn't get vagina in the DR with all kinds of money. That's how bad they are, how stank they is. So I won that one. The Saints didn't look great last week. The Cowboys, I thought they would beat the Saints. They got their guts beat in. Lamar Jackson playing the Raiders and Gardner Minshew? Get the fuck out of here. Easy money, right? Wrong. I knew the Packers were going to win. I knew the Chiefs were going to win. So basically the Ravens, Cowboys, Lions, and Jaguars decided that, nah, James, you don't need $2,000. Fuck you. I did that same parlay on something else with just 5 teams. I did the Jaguars, just the Jaguars parlay. I only needed the Jaguars win. I knew the Packers would win. I needed Josh Jacobs to score. And Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne did get his touchdown. He tried to make it harder than what it was, but he did get it. My parlay that I picked was Oregon, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Utah, Ole Miss, and Colorado winning. I knew those were going to happen. So maybe we could do one on Friday's show. We could all come together and just try to pick a little fun parlay. Like just not like don't you put $1,000 on me. Just a little $10 parlay. I feel like my grandmama had nickel slots at the casino. Like that's all we doing. We basically playing the nickel slots. You ain't got $10. Daryl Jackson, I got your money too from last week. He won the ESPN fantasy, the pigskin pick'em. I don't know who won the college pick'em. I didn't look at it. I don't know who won who is winning the NFL pigskin pick'em, but we'll get to those on Wednesday show. Also, Wednesday show we'll be giving away a pair of tickets to the Cal game, if you want them. So there's that. I know we'll have a pair for that, even though it's probably gonna be another loss. So let's go to the next thing. Let me skip some shit. Just get right into. Oh yeah. I did all of that. My boys would. This motherfucker took it down. Click on that. Man, you some bitch. The continuation with Shannon Sharpe, you got to act like you've been there before. This man they still got, why is it not showing on y'all's? Oh no, they deleted it. It just is still up there. Hold on, can they see that?
Hey, can you text it to me and I can
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just text it to
Will they let me download it? Oh yeah. Oh, I could. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just text me the tweet and I'll pull it up.
It's not.
Oh,
Is because you have the notes,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but it's not showing up on Miles's. But basically, I say act like you've been there before, and the reason why I say act like you've been there before is because he made That's My Michelle shirts. I was with him selling the ED pills. Like, that's a good rollout. But, bro, come on, dog. Like, we making merch off of vagina that we got, man. Come on, dog. Act like you've been there before. Like, this is doing too much, man. Especially when you want to say, I want her to not be found. Like, now we want to know who Michelle is.
You can only buy it if you are in relations with someone named Michelle. Like, why else would you have that shirt? It's very neat crap.
You know who would never do something like this? Future. Future's been there before and is going to continue to act. And this guy, listen, my pastor, Nevadius Demon, just his mom knew he wasn't going to be shit. That's the way she But I also, even though I'm a part owner of a lounge, I understand tip culture. I know this isn't what tip means, but it still should mean that to ensure prompt service. But like, if you're not good, you shouldn't get that. And $300 is a lot. And this dude said he called Future cheap. He went into my girl's work, and on a total of $4,000, he only tipped out $300. 20% is super basic, and as a rich ass fool, he should be throwing it at people. Dumb AF. Like, brother.
Did they roast this man?
Oh, they say the dude said he better be glad he didn't take his girl and make a song about her. Especially the way he talks, because Future doesn't let anything bother him in life. I still remember when T-Pain was mad that they used his Bugatti in the song I Woke Up in the New Bugatti, and Future was on Instagram acting like it was his Bugatti. And T-Pain comes up there and says, "You over here acting." He said, "So how's that working for you? Does it make you feel better?" Like, after he did it, that would make me so angry that I didn't even. But he should, like, you're lucky he didn't just make that song about Gucci flip-flops about your girl. It's an amazing song. Like, even them talking about how the song, it doesn't make any sense, but it sounds inspirational.
You know the story, right?
That's they're saying Metro came in there. He was like, "What made it good is that he had just lived that," and then they're like, "That was with him with Larsa Pippen."
Yeah, that's hard. I'm not gonna lie. That was.
I don't want nobody, like, that's another deal breaker. I don't want a chick who's had more than one at a time. You can have more than one in a day, but like, let's not have them both there at the same time. Basically, running a train on you. I don't need that in my life. And if you've been with Future, I've heard his music is diabolical. That means you're way too much of a freak for me. I don't need that in my life.
I got the Michelle shirt pulled up. So.
Okay, let's put that up there for those who are wondering what Unc was out here doing. But again, don't challenge Future to spend more money on your girl. That's your job. And 20% of 4,000, like, if they don't, like, if I'm in a club, they automatically make you do that. But I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you no fucking $8. I'm not spending $5,000 on my fucking meal because you're trying to bully me into that shit. But yeah, that's not the stuff. Oh, there you go. That one to the, that is the one to the right, because it had the 69 on it too, which is Unc, you 50. Unc, you damn near 60, dog. Like, act like you've been there before. Bothers me.
They're going for $32.
I'm not spending that shit. Y'all had a bad football weekend. I didn't. My son's balled out. So I just want to show, I'm going to brag on my sons. Follow the red shoes, and that'll be good. That's the way for your life. So if you go to the UCAA thing, we got to mute it. Actually, no, you don't. I'll mute it. I'll mute it afterwards. I need the music. I need y'all to feel the music, because I did some good selection. And then one of them because I didn't go to church yesterday. We'll get a little Sunday. We'll get a Sunday service on Monday. But here's my namesake. Look at the red shoes, if you will, and you're going to see dominance. If Florida State guys did this, we would like. I think my son right now can get more pressure on the court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's small.
Yeah, it's probably just the way it is. Okay. On the game, I only saw 2. So we got that one going. We got the next one, though. The next one is something: if you train up a child in the way that he should go, when he grows old, he will not falter. There's praise in the laying on of hands. Sometimes when the enemy presents himself, you must press them in order to break through and achieve the victory in your life that the Lord wants you to obtain. Courage is a choice and something you must meet head on. One must sacrifice for others to achieve their righteous destinies, much like Christ sacrificed for us, or like David's mighty men. The red shoes he's wearing represent the blood that gives him strength from day to day. I appreciate may the Lord add a blessing to the readers, hearers, and doers of his word. But if you scroll down, you will see my son actively sharing his faith and witnessing to another young man. So just follow the rules. Saturday, because I didn't see any from Florida State. We didn't even try to pinch the bitch. Let me tell you how frustrating it is to be on the sidelines of a team that you know is infinitely more talented than the other one. You can go to the Florida State stuff now. Infinitely more talented, exponentially more talented, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, all that shit. These boys it is not an X's and O's thing. I don't care. Yes, that'll get you fired. You got to get rid of people. Heads got to move. I think I talked about it, but the art of war, you got to chop somebody. You got to chop when the guy was chopping bitches' heads off because they was wilding. You got to chop somebody's head off, man. Because they think you playing right now. They think it's sweet. And I understand why they think it's sweet. Because you playing like that. And it comes down to what somebody asked in there. Is it Derek Ray's fault? Is it the GM's fault? Is it people? Is it the kids we bought? Who is it? I don't know. But here's what I do know. Football is entirely too fucking hard to go out there and not want to give it 100%. And the explanations that we are as a fan base or people are trying to give, blaming everything but the product on the field is asinine, ASA 10, ASA 11, it's bullshit, it's pacified pussy, it's estrogen based. You need to go fucking get some testosterone, all of y'all. And you need to end and dead that loser ass fucking mentality. Dead that loser mentality. You're trying to explain away something because we don't understand it. And that's the truth. I want to tell you what it is, but I can't. If it's X's and O's, that means there's not plays to be made. Every week I watch this shit. For some reason, tomorrow I'm going to subject myself to watch this bullshit. And I'm going to tell you, there was a play to be made right there. These boys look unenthused and don't want to be there. And people are like, well, that's what happens when you get fat and happy or you got paid. Bull fucking shit. That might be how you live your life, but excellent people do not live their lives like that. Now, if you want to say, James, they're not excellent, that is the truth. Unequivocally, it is the truth. But the reality is that they're too young. Like in using the NFL, so like I get it. In the NFL, when cats get the payday, they're like, oh, well, he's rich now. He doesn't care. That's pseudo true. But when you get your payday in the NFL, you're typically about 30 years old. Do you know what happens when you turn 30 years old? Your body fucking betrays you unless you're fucking LeBron James. I was 30. I could dunk at 20. July 25th, I could grab a rim. When I turned 30 on that July 26th, I looked at the rim and it looked like the 10 feet looked 20 feet. I couldn't jump, couldn't leave the ground anymore. I don't know what happened. It's supposed to look like you have functional football players. And the reality is, most of those guys in the transfer portal that we wanted, numerous teams wanted them outside of DJU. TJ Ferguson, we were in a battle for TJ Ferguson. Benson, other people wanted Benson. Roydell, other people wanted Roydell. There's only one person that's really panned out, and that's Leonard from Florida. Lundy was at Colorado. And we got him back. Farmer, Peyton, and Jackson were able to command the prices that they were able to command because other people wanted. I don't know what's happening on that football field, but like it literally is, when you line them up, it's supposed to look like you're trying, but they're not even fucking trying. And I don't understand it. This game is way too violent to go out there and not do anything. And it's scary because it's a health risk. Like it's getting to the point where I'm concerned, not about winning games, but like, are these guys going to live when we play a really talented football field? I'm going to tell you the truth.
Crickets.
They just want you angry today.
I'm telling you the truth. When we played, who we played? Cal? No, I ain't worried about Cal as much. Cal's going, that's a loss, but it's going to be they'll take it easy on us. SMU spread the ball. When we fucking play Clemson, and they come here with talent that actually gives a fuck, it doesn't matter who you put out there. And all you motherfuckers calling for Brock Glenn, I get it. Anybody's better than DJU. I'm with you. But I'm going to tell you this. What's going to happen when he can't throw the ball forward? What's going to happen when he gets crushed because our left tackle can't fucking move? Everybody keeps saying put in the Cuban. What's the boy's name? We were talking about, damn, his dad played at Florida State. His dad wasn't no good either. But like, you're putting him in there and just like, what's going to happen when we put him in there? And he can't block it. He don't pitch the bitch. You got to spell Jamie's name right. It's 2 F's, 1 H. But like, Armella, thank you. What happens when we put Armella in and you find out that his ass can't fucking block either? Or he doesn't know the plays. Like, we got two guys let's look at some of the video. It's good so I can get real mad. We got some videos from some of these tweets. You got Lolo Haya doing really good. Yeah, right here. Like, what happens with this right here? I put this on the show while I was talking about this is a guy we recruited. Getting a kid that we brought in who's actually been playing well, fucked up. He's a senior. This is easy football, right? It is literally. Why did you keep throwing those quick screens? Because that's what they're giving us. What is that? That's the line right there where 30 is. You got a guy 7, almost 8 yards off the ball. 2 receivers. You got all Megamind got to do is Megamind had that ball head that I had. My freshman year, he makes that block. I don't care. Spit on him. Do something. Distract him. Say boo. Give jazz hands. He don't do shit. Look at it.
Oh.
And then look at this shit. Boom. And then just looking at him. Go back. It reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Boys in the Hood. Sad. Doesn't make any sense, though, how it happened, because apparently Ricky is an all-American running back that can't make a quick cut to the right and one hop a fence, which is all he had to do. Now, Cuba would have died in that moment. But the point is, they were going after Ricky. But the only thing that could make me, how I felt when I watched this on the sideline was push play. I said, boom, he's coming here. Makes a miss. And all I screamed was, Ricky! Boom! And then he comes down, and you don't even defend your homie. He's bringing him down. He's fighting. He's fighting for his life. And he says, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Boom, put him underwater. That's exactly how, if you've ever been baptized, like in a Baptist church, that is exactly how the ministers do it. They take you down slowly. I baptize you in the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Ghost. And then just boom, his head hit the ground, concussed. Now he out. As soft as these motherfuckers play, how is everybody getting injured? Everybody's banged up. And all you did was look at your homeboy. You not mad? Like, all these penalties they be getting, this is the time to get a penalty, even though it's your fault. If you'd had the energy, the effort, you would even try to pull, get a holding penalty, get something. Some kind of aggression needs to happen, but it didn't. It did not happen. Not at all. Like, that is synonymous of what the season is like. That's not X's and O's, guys. That is a lack of execution, but there's a lack of passion of the game. How do I fix that? What do I do as a coach to fix that right now? You've never seen him play that bad. Yeah, we're going to get to that one. You've never seen him play that bad. It's more videos. I'll do the breakdown, but I'm just saying that is what I'm seeing and what aggravates me. And when I keep seeing people say, play somebody else, bitch, they all play like that at times. If it was one or two people, you could easily fix one or two people. There is a hex, some juju, some ladies. That's that shit that they're talking about with the Asians eating cats. Somebody's burying dead cats at Doak Campbell Stadium. Ruben P puts a good question up there. Why run the perimeter screens if the wide receivers don't block? The O-line don't block either. You run it because it's there. It's like you don't even go back to the video. Play it again. You don't even have to block. Show of hands. Has anybody in this chat ever played basketball? You don't even have to speed it up. You can just, I don't even care. Just go back to the beginning. All you have to do is a screen. Now, the only explanation I have is he's attacking the outside shoulder, right? So he must think that that's where he's going to go. Why you would attack the outside shoulder in that situation, I really don't know. I would go inside out. You know what? Holy shit. We talked about this on the show. It all makes, we got it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm playing They're Not Like Us. Put up Chip's comment. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Everything has been fucked up since Drake wore that jersey.
When did he do that?
Yeah.
Remember we talked about, we found the guy, we found out who it was. His son inboxed me. Carter Daniels, was Carter. I don't want to say the last name, but he played tight. He was a walk-on tight end during the 3 trips to the national championship. But he said that his dad didn't sell it. That was his number, but he doesn't know where he got it from. But like, all he has to do is get in the way of this guy. Let him run through you. But he doesn't even do that. He doesn't take the charge. It wasn't just that, though. The big play to Benson, you know who was wide the fuck open on that play for a touchdown? Brown. Every play, somebody does something that's absolutely fucked up. You know, in football, we use terms like in the locker room, like, I love, this is my brother. I love this person. And one of our coaches at Mandarin, we had our Mandarin dinner. He brought up something talking about love. Love, yep, right there.
Damn. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm putting listen, dog. I know y'all, we don't have, one of my biggest gripes with FSU fans in general, right, is in FSU, and we're going to change that over the next couple of years, is the lack of support in general. Like right now we should have, if my name was TJ Pittenger, and there's no hate on TJ. Shout out to Double Fries and all that stuff. If my name was Asshat, or if this was War Chant, this is 247. Y'all get all your information, all your bum ass advice, and all the stuff about the program from motherfuckers who don't give a shit about the program, ain't never been in that program, and can't even get access to the program in the ways that you think. They are literally no different than you. They just got a battery behind them. You guys are just as much insiders as they are. I listened to some of your critiques of football before I would ever listen to their critiques. So I don't know if the word's going to get spread, but you tell this to any former player right now. Do not sell your jersey to Drake. Stop selling it to entertainers. Tell me. If it's that bad, let me know. If it's that bad, let me know. We will figure out how to get this. We will figure out how to get you the money. Sick of this shit. It's not that bad. It's never that bad. Do not sell it to Drake. I think they only got $500 for this.
What?
It was selling for $500. They found like the Drake. I saw somebody put my jersey. It's not my jersey. I own my jerseys. My jersey is on sale, and my friends always buy them, and I appreciate them. You buy it, you send it to me, I'll sell it. I will sign it for you. It was, Luke. It was. But the point is, hey, I'm just saying, if you see a fucking replica, buy it before Drake buys it. Actually, it might not be a replica. It might be actually authentic, because they do have multiple versions of your jersey. Mike needs to go to Nick Saban and meltdown in practice a couple of times. PS War Chant reporters are horrible. Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you this. When I saw Mike last week, or 2 Fridays ago, Mike looked like I look. Looking at him. I don't know what the fuck going on here. Because what do you tell somebody that doesn't want to, like, at a certain point, go back to the video. It's not about X's and O's in this point, in this place. It's really not. It's your own safety. If you don't give a fuck about your safety, what can I say to you to make you do better? Tell dog, you are kidding me. This is a public execution. ESPN should be arrested for crimes against humanity. They keep putting this on national TV so that everybody can see the shit. Why are we at 7:00 against Cal? Why are we at prime time against SMU? I know we get the people. Look, people are watching so they can see the car wreck. This is NASCAR.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. especially with trying to leave the ACC. I think this is a bit of a now you know your place.
Yeah, I fucks with Ira Primo. I fucks with Jeff at times. Jeff is dope. They're good entertainment. What I'm saying is, if you want inside info, like the shit ain't what they be saying sometimes, dog. God fucking damn, we're on prime time, and I gotta be in that motherfucker with my green Gator Bowl jacket on. We are. We're favored against Cal. I know by 3.
I gotta show you this picture. Tell me what you think of this.
Says under 29-9 with Jordan Travis. 2-9 without him. I mean,
appreciate the post, Caleb. He put me on to it.
I mean, it is what it is. But this is the thing, though, with that. They made it seem like Jordan Travis made babies cry when they threw the football. Everybody told us that Jordan Travis wasn't good. The only person who believed in him was him. Hector, I'm not opposed to that. But they should have done that during the bye week. Mid-season mat drills, toughness. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything. Backup black quarterback needing to prove himself. Yeah, SMU. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. I don't like. Everybody plays but I will say this. The aggravating part about not playing Brock Glenn for Florida State is everybody last weekend played the backup quarterback and won. Texas A&M plays Florida. You know what? Backup black quarterback beat the snot out of them. North Carolina State losing. You know what we'll do? Play the backup black quarterback and win the game. Everybody else puts the backup in and is having success. Now let's go to what people are talking about. Josh Newberg does what Josh Newberg has been doing since he learned how to fuck his friend Willie Taggart when he was at Florida State. Like, not literally fuck him, but like him and Tag were close, and then he went back and like just said fuck it. Everybody's blaming Derek Ray. Is it Derek Ray? Is it the GM? Is it him? And you Google Derek Ray, one of y'all put him up on the Jumbotron. It's a complicated, and it's Y-R-A-Y. It's a complicated situation. It is his fault, but it's not his fault. You know why it's his fault? He's a GM. You get praise when it goes right, and you get the criticism when it goes bad. No, that's not it. I'm just saying. I'm talking about what Primo put up there. He asked a question about Derek Ray.
I got a picture of Derek Ray. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, put it up there. They're good people. Again, I just talked about the guys that he brought in. Like he's in charge of the contracts. Josh actually, do you have I want a bio on Derek Ray. Like, don't just pull up Derek.
Okay.
Because this is what we're going. This is investigative journalism here. We're going to match dates. Okay. And what I mean by that is everybody's saying, like, Josh is implying that it was an inside job to get DJU from Oregon State to Florida State by Derek Ray. And it was only Derek Ray. He orchestrated the deal. Derek Ray probably finally signed off on what they felt the value was and getting him here. I'm not mad at that. If you look at what DJU has done in the past, he does not look like the motherfucker that's on that football field. We have shown the fucking clips. But here's where I will say he's dead fucking wrong and journalistically irresponsible for the bullshit that he put up there. DJU played at Oregon State in 2023. For those who don't know, 2023 was last year. He played at Clemson in 2022. And 2020 to 2022, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong with that. Can we click on Derek Ray's bio? And when did he come to Florida State?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Oh, I got it right now.
Because sometimes shit don't add up and it don't match. All right. Do we have a thing where it says where he was at?
Yeah, right on the right side. Let me move it like this. So the coaching history.
So does that say 2022?
Yeah.
So he came in 2022. Where was DJU a quarterback at in 2022? Clemson. They want him fired because you want accountability, and I have no problem with that. Let's talk about the guy stinking it up. And let's talk about guy lowballing and turning players away. That is what people feel. That is what people feel. What the market dictates the result. Just because you hear somebody's getting paid $1 million doesn't mean you pay them $1 million. One of the things that Richie Leonard's dad talks about is how Florida State actually will pay players in comparison to the University of Florida. Now, I will say this. Florida and Miami revamped not only their boosters, but their NIL collectives, and they have one sound, one mind. They move. They're not doing this dumb bullshit that everybody else is doing. That's my gripe with it. This is not a defense of Derek, because one thing I will never do is speak intelligently on something that I have no fucking clue about. I also am about accountability. If you want to blame him, I have no problem with you blaming him, because at the end of the day, he got the praise because he got awards last year, mind you. Got one of the highest praises that you can get based upon last season's performance. But you get that praise, you got to be held accountable. I'm with that. I am 100% with that. But goddamn, we are literally grasping at straws, because you know why we're grasping at straws? Because nobody fucking knows why it looks the way it looks. I'm willing to admit I'm mad because I don't know how to fucking explain it, and I have a need to understand and explain things. I had somebody tell me that Jamie was lowballed by Florida State. We weren't lowballed. We didn't get a chance to give a ball. We didn't even get to that point. That's how I know people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. How can you lowball somebody when they don't give you a chance to put a figure in? Everybody wants to be an expert, and they just say shit and they rattle off things without even knowing what the fuck they're talking about. But I'll tell you this much: if y'all gave the beat as much accountability as y'all give guys who really just giving you the game as they get it, me, you would have a better thing. I still get people mad at me about Bob Stoops. I was wrong once. Them motherfuckers wrong all the time, and you never want to give them no grief. But they'll be in my inbox telling me that, why you undercutting me? Get the fuck out of here, man. Why I feel like you always trying to undermine my authority? Because you lying. Don't lie. You don't want me, don't lie about shit that I know about, and then you know people gonna ask me about it. All that shit about Trammell. Well, if Trammell doesn't want to be here, then he just needs to leave and go to Florida. Bitch, why? Because he's over here trying to figure out what Florida. If you knew what Florida was talking about, bitch, you would listen too. You know how I know, bitch? I was listening. I was asking questions. Do you know who Gary? Matter of fact, let me tell you about that. The motherfucker he was talking to is the same motherfucker who about to pay the buyout for not Daniel Mullen, for Billy Napier.
Ooh.
The person they sent to him has so much money, so much power that he can buy out $26 million. That's it. Cool. We got that. Why the fuck wouldn't you listen to that person for a second? Is it D-Ray's fault? Listen, it looked like it. But I'm not going to say it because of all the other shit. I'm going to say it because the product on the field is putrid. But I'll say this. Do I think he needs to be fired? I don't know. Like, he was good 2 years ago when he hit. We didn't hit this year. Do y'all, if you fire him, cool. You want him fired. Do you have that level of accountability for every aspect of your life? And if your boss came in and did that to you, would you be bitching and would you be crying? I'll tell you, you would be bitching and you would be crying because that would be unequivocally unfair. Now, if you want to tell me we need to get rid of Randy, I ain't got no business. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. If you want to tell me, who else that we need to get rid of, some other people, I don't know, man. I think he was a plant. They put Randy in places and rivals to fuck him up. Zoe, protect, and that's the other truth. Marvin Allen, bro, we fired Bobby because of loyalty. That's what people keep forgetting right now. Bobby had the same coaches. Bobby got fired for loyalty and what do you call that shit? When you not paternalism, nepotism.
Oh,
and nepotism. So, all that being said, it is what it is. But, hey, man, fuck you, Hurricane T to the Y. Goddamn, talking about Randy Shannon for president, man. That being said, you're right. The logo is the logo. The standard is the standard. How do we fix it? Really, instead of people going around saying who should be fired, who should be fired, who should be fired, the question should be, how do we fix it? And I saw somebody put in a group on Facebook. They have no faith in Mike making hires, and I said, okay, expound. And then they said because of the hires he just made coming into Tallahassee, and I'm like, okay. Well, what about the fact that he has 6 head coaches that have come out of his coaching tree, and he hasn't been coaching a decade? That's impressive. This is how we fix it. Florida has damn near 100 people in their off-field staff department. Match. All you people who are bitching in the comments, and I have no problem with you bitching in the comments. Actually, the bitching helps. It helps my algorithm. I need you to bitch more in the comments. Matter of fact, can you put your well, we don't have that. Scroll over the eye thing and tell me how many we have watching this. It's probably like 200 something watching on Twitter.
Yeah, we got 195 on Twitter, 115 on YouTube.
I need y'all to I need you to get the fuck off of Twitter and watch this shit on YouTube. Even the trolls. Hurricane T to the Y. I do know this. I know for a fact you have a YouTube. You stop commenting on X and you bring your ass to my YouTube. You know how this algorithm works. I've been on your YouTube channel. You had a great pickup. You got your ass whooped by Memphis, right? Got your ass whooped by Memphis for you to keep Josh Petty. Not Josh Petty. I forgot the guy. The kid, it was between us and Memphis. And he said, I'm shutting down my recruitment. You go and you make sure you lock in on your recruiting for this class. If Solomon needs a little bit of extra bread, you give Solomon some extra bread. The advantage that we have for Solomon right now is thin at best. Atkins ain't getting fired. I can promise you that. Atkins gets fired. You know who ain't coming here? Solomon. I can promise you that. You need to go and you win battles. And you need to go and you may have to overpay. But in order to overpay, it takes a mentality. It takes people to. I'm gonna tell you something that you don't want to hear. You might have to do. We may have to pay the battles in, so that we can afford to pay these guys. Now we need to do a better job of getting intel on top players and top prospects, and finding out who needs to do what. Primo, that's the only way Jamie French will give Florida State a look. Because Jamie actually likes Mike. Chip Green, go back and get Tavion. Do whatever it takes. At Sportsmart, we need to be there. You need a combination of portal. I need y'all to stop treating the portal like it's the worst thing in the world. Because you know who's right now the team. Be like Miami fans. I'm gonna say it again. But that's the media, the fans. Even when they bitch, they might bitch with each other in a space. But when they come at everybody else, it's a unified front. Miami has guys will sign 30 kids out of high school and bring in 30 motherfuckers from the transfer portal. If I have allocated 30 scholarships a year, so I don't even go 40. I bump it up to 40 scholarships, 40 people I need to replace every year. I'm willing to go 25 out of the high school, and I need 15 motherfuckers. Matter of fact, did y'all like the Chiefs? I'm gonna give my guys the Chiefs the props. Because y'all be finding the wildest shit to bitch about. But the Chiefs, when the Chiefs did the FU, did y'all see that? Anybody see that? No. So they blew the whistle on Florida State because our band was playing when Memphis had the ball. And they almost got us a flag. And then they threw the finger up. Need FSU to use resources outside that have inside tracks to recruits like yourself. I'm here.
250.
Oh well, yeah. If they want me to work in an official capacity, yeah. I ain't do that. We ain't doing that per recruit shit like that. Nah, dog. I don't nickel and dime stuff, man. You pay me and you give me some accountability, and I go out there and I get it done for you. But I don't want 250 in a check. I need 250 slid under the table so I can do what I need to do. You ain't gotta give it to me all at once. You give me $25,000 a month. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the money, and I'm gonna get the money. I'm looking for red. I'm looking for so what happens is when you don't, as a guy who doesn't pay his JEA bill on time purposely, because fuck them. I know everybody can't do that. I know it's some mamas out here, some daddies that got that little red JEA card. We get that little red card with the perforated edges, got to tear it up, you flip it open, and it says, you must pay X amount of dollars before this date. I'm looking for them. And I'm going to be like, hey, man, what you stressing about? Oh, man, you ain't got no lights. Hey, that's crazy. That's tough, man. You come here, man. Let's talk. Let me show you how Florida State has helped me so much in my career that I can afford to pay your lights for you. Yes, I would. Is that cheating? Goddamn right it's cheating. Call me Uncle James. I'm already at Unc age anyway. I'm just not going to have sex with a chick on IG Live. I know how social media works. Now, if you need me to, if Florida State needs some blackmail and I need to clap some mama's cheek on IG Live, I'll do that.
I just replayed that sentence in my head. I went right over that. That's crazy.
I think they focus where your base is, dog. I don't think they can do that, dog. Oh man. Oh, I heard Big 3 he came on YouTube. Oh man. Safe to say 60% of the staff. There are things. Shout out to this isn't an original thought, but if we go to TJ Pittenger, we done hijacked the goddamn show. This is not an FSU show. I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. But click on TJ Pittenger's tweet that you have up there, Miles. Nah, that's Tom. That's funny though. We do need to get to that. Go over one more. All right. And he brought up these different things. So again, everything in life is about perspective. Notre Dame won 10 games in 2015. They went 4-8 in 2016. Brian Kelly fired 40% of his staff. They never won less than 10 games the rest of his time at Notre Dame, including, I think, another playoff run before he left. Michigan won they won 2-4 in the COVID year. He fired 60% of his staff, shifted 2 other coaches to new roles. They won 12, 13, and 15 the next 3 years. FSU fans need to stop living in a vacuum and realize that we have had an unprecedented success for a school that has not played football for over 100 years. Losing happens. You're not the only ones who go through it. You're the only ones who bitch about it in the manner in which you bitch about it. Yes, they did cheat, Hector. We need to cheat too. You know who would have cheated by now? You don't want to hear this though. He wouldn't actually know what? He would not have cheated. He would have hired somebody who would have had the wherewithal to hire somebody to cheat. Bobby. I know y'all don't want to believe this, man. Bobby was a great man. A great man. But you've heard it on this show. Great men ain't good, and good men ain't great. Jimbo had a bad man. It was the tight ends coach. One of the best in the business. Not only was he a bad man, he was diabolical. Did I ever tell y'all the rumored reason why we got Dalvin Cook? Dead period time. Miami Central High School. Miami, Florida. The University of Florida is making a very aggressive pitch to Dalvin Cook. In fact, he had committed there. The University of Florida State University is actively looking at his teammate as well as another one. But the rumors are that Dalvin Cook and Ermon Lane are going to the University of Florida. And Florida State has a safety commit, but that's a quarterback that actually went on, I believe, to take Florida to 2 SEC championships. The deal, to seal the deal, there was a meeting in a parking lot with the coach from a rival university, reptilian, if you will. That coach was in a car with a prospect that ended up going to Florida State. When that kid left, that coach got a call while he was in the car in the parking lot that says, not only do I have video and pictures of what you just did, I am going to send it to who I need to send it to if that kid commits to you because you just committed an egregious violation. It will not only affect your recruiting class, but it will affect your ability to earn because you will have to be you will be put on show clause, which means you would not be able to recruit. Nobody will hire you because you are basically walking with a violation. That young man did not go to the University of Florida. That young man was an early enrollee at the time. That man went to the Under Armour All-American game. I got a chance to meet that young man's mom. And I asked her a very good question. Her baby is going to college on Monday. This is a Thursday. Are you excited? What are you doing? Well, you know, things happen and God, blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And I looked at the guy, Mr. High School at the time. He ran Florida varsity. And I said, oh, he's not going to the University of Florida. He said, how do you know that? I said, that mama, that's a black mama that ain't excited about her baby, like not crying, not no excitement. That young man enrolled at Florida State University. Allegedly is how the story happened. And I say diabolical because that's some diabolical shit right there.
I mean,
Cold world. Cold fucking world. You do it. You take that kid at your own risk. Oh, it's not just that, Hector. I got a whole homie who did test scores for people, who got kids' test scores fixed and grades doctored. He's actually a big time guy in the recruiting world right now. Went to Georgia. Now, part of the reason why that happened, we didn't. You promise somebody X amount of dollars, you got to finish it. You got to pay the whole thing. You got to pay the whole thing. All I'm saying is that this is a diabolical world that you got to be in, man. Listen, Hurricane, I would not. I ain't even going to tell you the story that I knew about y'all, but you know, I know a story about y'all right now, actively. But that's the way the game is to be played, and kudos and bravo to them for playing that game.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we'd have had fuck around, had me on staff. You'd have all my motherfuckers.
All of this is allegedly.
Yeah.
Speculation.
Yeah. Allegedly. Based on a theory. A hunch, if you will. Hold on, my bad. I gotta get my star on receivers finger fixed. Yeah, Jamie broke his finger.
Why are they doing this?
But this is funny. We can show this.
It's not right.
I met this guy before.
Who made this?
Yeah.
You know, this is one of the fears I have as a dad.
Right.
My first initial fear was seeing my son get laid out. I don't know how I would respond. Like, you saw my son lay somebody else's son out. Right. I'm proud. If my son was on the other side, I don't know how I would feel about that. I know we have. I like Dave. I don't know what the fuck is going on with DJU. This has to be tough.
Yeah.
But the joke's gonna get the jokes. And when I realized my boy Grinch, who's a big ass Nigerian, made the comment, and he's made the comment of Dave over here talking about he willing to meet people and throw hands over his son. But if he throw hands anywhere near like his son throw the football, I think we all safe. I said, yo. Marvin Jones Jones Sr. is one of the greatest linebackers to have ever played college football. He's one of the best NFL linebackers that ever played. I don't know if his son just ain't it right now. His son don't have the meanness and the dog that, like, I see Shade Tree. Shade Tree's still crazy. I'm on alert every time I see Shade Tree. That's why I bring my gun, even though I left it in Tallahassee. I don't want to harm Shade. I love Shade Tree. But sometimes you got to just prove a point. I'll just shoot him in his leg or something that I don't want to kill him, but like I just slow him down a little bit. It's a big motherfucker. But like, have we played this yet?
No.
Oh, let's play this because this shit is funny. I don't want this for my sons. This is why I tell my sons, you just be smart. You ain't gotta do this. This ain't the life for you right now. I ain't have all that social media like that.
Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. Black women's faces be so precious, dog. Like you saw everything in her.
Yeah.
You saw like every. She was just like, boy.
It's lucky it was a good joke because at first it was I ain't got time for this, and then she laughed and broke it.
Yeah.
Like I
Yo, that's crazy.
It's bad when CT ESPN is getting involved in the game.
CTESPN.
And it was great. It's so fucking hilarious. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You got the AB post. Because women, we can go ahead and delete that. I don't want to see that shit ever again. One more over. Right there. Yeah. And how ass is Florida State?
Gosh, that cannot be real, though.
No, it'd be real. Joke, I don't know why women do this to themselves. You know I'll be fucking with Drake. Our player's name is Drake. I'd be like, BBL Drizzy. Uh-oh. But that shit's wild. That's how ass Florida State is.
Oh my gosh. That's
crazy.
Yeah.
But now, like why don't they ever get the thighs to match the ass? I don't know why they do that, man. And I know I know that thing smells. With great ass comes great responsibility. Like, you got to know how to wipe. And if you weren't born with the proper ass, you don't know how to, you haven't had the discipline and the training to wipe your ass properly. Fellas, I'm going to help you out here, Jay. I know you say you got a girl. When you check her out, you don't have no more?
No, I'm just looking at the video.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I was about to be hurt. I was about to be, who this bitch is? Who I need to call?
No. I'm just looking at the video.
And Janice, and them bitches will be at her door right now. Who is he? Who's the dude she cheated on you with? I will call the whole. We'll have all Rockbrook up in that dorm room, fucking somebody up, and then let you be like, Mr. You probably don't even know about this song. Download with Mr. Big, and then like we'll fuck him up, and then we'll let you come out of the car, and you come up to him and say, "Look at me, I did this to you." But if she ain't got wet wipes, bro, if she don't got baby wipes in her life, don't be with her, dog. She's too irresponsible. Like the way these women be eating, they eating crab royals and lemon pepper wing diet with no roughage. Dog, they need baby wipes, like to like make sure that they get all of that stuff out of there, man. Somebody put, she's built like the Syracuse Orangeman mascot.
It doesn't even look real to me.
She got like $20,000 butt, but $50 shoes. The math ain't mathing. Come on, man.
Is this CG? This CG?
Nah, bro. I don't know, man.
It look real.
That look for real. Daphne, a bidet. A bidet is if you fancy. I can't roll with those yet, though.
I never tried it
because it's just too much going on down there. Yeah. I don't want a stream of water hitting my asshole, man.
Yeah,
like that's just scary. That terrifies me.
And not only that, they're strong.
Yeah.
Put it on too hard. That thing.
I don't want to be like I'm sitting there, I'm finished, and then you flip a button, and like, does it give you like a 3, 2, 1? Like it just feels like you flip it, and then now all of a sudden, like, nah, man, I don't need all that, man. Nah. That's
it's a different level of clean.
Do you stream it first and then wipe, or does the stream take away the wiping?
Yeah.
No, you wipe still.
Okay, all right, because that's what I was going to wonder. I was wondering, man. Yeah.
You got it like anyway.
She pushed
in the shower. I don't have a stream going. I don't like. I have a washcloth, man. In the shower, I'm not just. I'm letting the water get through it, man. But y'all got a stream of water that come up out of y'all shower. It just sprinkle you in your asshole. The hell kind of shower y'all got, man? It's like a hose. I ain't getting no hose. I'm getting no hose put in my ass. Like, anyways, man.
She needs it though.
She gotta have something. It's too much going on around there. But she gotta spread them. She gotta spread cheeks before she gets the bidet. Go to that.
They look
Nick,
like two Cheetos.
Two
Cheeto puffs.
That's true. Go up, Miles. To the left. More to the left. You get that one. Oh, that's the one we just watched. All right, yeah. Delete. You get X out of that.
Yeah, we watched this one.
X out of that one too. The TJ one. X out of the Aslan. Like that's my panic meter right here. You can put this up here. People are like, I always tell people when I panic, you panic. I ain't even that concerned. I'm all the way at panic right now. Go ahead and get to where that. Listen, man, I don't want to. Daphne not a greenie. I want Daphne to stay here. But like Daphne, you a freak. She said a shower wand. That's what I'm thinking. That's the thing that you can take off and you just
The detachable.
y'all women who be doing that, man, be spraying your undercarriage.
You can knock out two birds with one stone.
I know what's going on in there. You taking them hour and a half long showers in there, getting active. Oh, we talked E-Mac up. That's my homegirl that looked like she's 15, but she I ain't gonna say her age. But she was one of the first graduates of First Coast High School, correct?
Dang.
First Coast been around for a couple years.
Yeah, you just
She's not dated, it's vintage.
No, you dated.
I'm saying she's just vintage.
but she does look incredibly young.
She's incredibly young, man. I'm telling you, E-Man, and she light skinned, so you know she evil.
Yeah.
Evil people, you know what? That's why people like James, why do you say you don't trust light skinned women as far as you could throw your club? Because I grew up with them. My mama's light skinned, my grandmother's light skinned, my sister is light skinned. She's a little browner than them. I don't think my mom's never been evil to me, but she's also still single. She's clearly been evil to somebody.
Only a villain can wear a hat
like that.
Scarf.
That is definitely a villain hat.
Yeah, with the scarf.
She has terrorized men's lives. She has
minions.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I read something that said, the people you kill become your slaves in the afterlife. The hearts that she breaks become her slaves in the afterlife. She has got a string. She's got a legion of male broken hearts at Florida State. E-Mac is diabolical, but she got her a good Nordic man. I like him. Good, strong, like Viking ass white man. Like good, like just bearded, like strong built, like he can. He can swing an axe. like I believe he can build a boat. Like an ark, rape and pillage. He good people though, real talk though. All right. Go to Doctor, go up to the tweets. So there's another one that I really like. And this is we X that one. X out of that. Go to the left. More to the left. This is my guy post. He actually put something that made sense. Here's where this is accountability. And there's nothing wrong with accountability. It's wrong with how some of you guys are just saying random shit. Jackson Dart, Kyle McCord, Cam Ward, Hank Bachmeier, Taylor Green, Chandler Morris, Eli Holstein, Dylan Gabriel, Tyler Scholl, Sam Levitt, Malik Murphy, Will Howard. All quarterbacks available in the transfer portal. All guys with, I believe, at least one victory or look competent throwing the football. We looked for DJU and Cam Ward, and that was it. And that's wild. Colder than a light-skinned girl's heart. But go back up top to Tom Fernelli. I'm gonna admit Miami looks like the next one. Looks like the smart ones here. This is the state of the big three. And if we go, listen, what does Mike have to say about all of this stuff? Because I have the big cap thing to the right of that one. And let's just listen to what Mike has. And I know people are tired of this shit, but like, what y'all want this man to say?
Yeah.
I'm out here. Like, Mike he doesn't even know what sweatshirt to wear now.
That's actually cool. Oh, is it? Oh, the other. It said no.
Don't worry about it. This is the audio's bad. Bottom line is, can you hear me? If you can hear me, Mike is basically trying to explain about momentum, and that's when the fire alarm went off, which is hilarious. By the way, ring the alarm and attention, like it's emergency evacuation right now needed for a lot of those guys. I don't call for coaches' heads. We do need some serious upgrades, and I think you have to look at it the way it is. But I'm not gonna just keep mounting on them guys. I'm probably gonna be talking about them a lot. I'm probably gonna do something tonight. I don't know. I just feel I needed therapy. And y'all sure as hell need it. And we need more people telling the real. Like, it's not so much because again, it looks like fucking Space Jam out there. Like somebody stole. Actually, nah, fuck that. No, it doesn't. It looks like the fucking Wizard of Oz. No heart, no brain, no courage. I don't want to hear about how bad the coaching is. And I tell people this because, again, I'm one of the few people who can speak from personal experience. That was considered good. I didn't know that until after I played. I knew I was okay. I know I got 10 career touchdowns, and I know I hit a lot of motherfuckers. But, like, you know, and maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm good in comparison because they've had a lot of shitty years in those 20 that I've been gone. They had 13, 14, and 15, but man, it's been some. And if they keep playing the way they're playing, it actually benefits me because it means I'm going to eventually get a brick. I'll eventually get into the Hall of Fame if they keep being shitty, but I would prefer not be the reason why I get in. I would get an award like I got this one. Like, oh, it was time. It's time. But I played for Jeff Bowden. At a certain point, every offensive player is designed to score. Every defensive player is designed to stop the offense from scoring. If you don't have personal pride, I don't know what to tell you, man, but I'm going to tell you this. Ain't no mercy rules. They're going to beat the fuck out of you. That's my message to the team. Let's say you don't like the plays. Say the players are stupid. Don't nobody see that. Mike Norvell just signed a nice new contract. $65 million if we buy out. You know what that means? We're not buying that shit out. But bigger than that, if we do buy it out, $65 million he's getting. One of the greatest jobs in sports is a fired coach. They pay you not to work. Let's say one of the top guys gets $600,000, right? $600,000 is a life-changing money. $65 million, my ass gonna be like Dan Mullen. You see Dan Mullen, Florida fans that ran him off? He looks relaxed. Like he's just commentating on football. Dan smiles so much. You know why? Because he had a really nice buyout from Florida to not do a damn thing. I know that's not the way Mike's wired. That's not the way coaches are wired. They're wired to want to be compete, want to be elite. But they got life-changing money. These guys came to college to play a sport to change their lives and their positions. And it can. That sport give you everything that you want, baby. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Have you heard of Monty Williams, the NBA coach, with his buyouts? So he was a coach for the Detroit Pistons recently, but the team before that, he was the Phoenix Suns coach. And he had a $20 million buyout in Phoenix. And in Detroit, he had a $65 million buyout. So he had $85 million in buyouts. Just retired. And he got fired. So that's the best type of scenario right there.
I mean, facts. There's no lies told in that. But let's go to the next thing. Yeah, man. Again, as bad as it is, this is bad. This dude here is hilarious. First off, my boy Big No. How he even came up with this is amazing. Like where his mind went. He said this dude got juked so bad that he turned into a werewolf. Turned into running like a werewolf. So let's watch this. Oh, this might be the new cheat code. Is somebody smart enough to like just take all game film and convert it to GIFs?
I'm sure it's not hard.
But I'm saying like we could do that. You won't get demonetized.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, I mean it'll just be short. Yeah.
But like watch him. So watch the quarterback jukes him. Now watch how he's running. He's bear crawling. You gotta watch 12. As bad as it is,
it's almost aggressive.
We ain't got like, but you know what? The effort, like you know what? No, that's not worse. I will take that effort.
Right.
We ain't got no effort like that. This man said, I can't get it on 2 feet. Let me get it on 4. Like, scary. Do you watch scary movies?
That would terrify me if I see someone just get it for him like that. That's a gallon.
That's wild, man. Florida is about to put somebody into early retirement, but they're in a situation where they can. I believe this is year 3 of the Billy Napier experience. I think he signed a 5-year deal, which is traditional. Hold on. All right.
It's a 7-year, $51.8 million contract that runs through 2028.
Well, damn. So, but they got a $26 million thing. They're going to try to negotiate it. Like, our fans are bad. They're trying to like. Their Florida fans are doing. Well, no, our bad fans are bad like this too. We did this with Tag, where people were trying to say things like, "We're not going to buy." He didn't sign a contract. And this is when I learned that so many of you guys are so stupid and smart at the same time. And I say that with just like. Jaden is the resident attorney here, basically. Well, he's not there yet, but he will be. Do you know about contracts and law in the state of Florida? You know you don't have to have a contract signed in order to sue somebody for breach of contract?
I did not know that though.
An oral agreement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then yeah.
Because you have to be able to prove it.
Right. Okay.
And one of the ways you prove, so even if you, so what happened was Tag never signed an official contract.
Right.
Michigan's head coach is in a similar situation. But he signed an agreement, if you will.
Yeah, then I know what you're saying. Yeah, gotcha.
Even if it's on a napkin,
right?
Even if it's an oral agreement. If I tell you I need you to work for me, and I will pay you $5 million annually, and I start the payments, I have a contract with you.
Right.
So a lot of people they were like, well, we can get him this way. He didn't sign. He's stupid. He didn't. I'm like, no, you're stupid because you don't know contract law. And I would tell them, Tag is going to get every penny of that money. Then they said, well, I heard he's high. He be smoking weed and he be doing this. Somebody said he did coke. And I'm like, have y'all seen or talked to Willie Taggart in real life? And have you ever seen somebody who did a bump? Mike bump. I can see Mike doing a bump. Willie Jerome Taggart is definitely weed. If you want to say he's on heroin, he is definitely slow motion. He is slow motion. Ain't shit sped up about Willie Taggart. But if you work for the state of Florida, one of the things that they do, especially HR, is when they give you your dismissal, they bring a cup with them. And they ask you to leave them with a parting gift. You can get randomly drug tested at any given moment. Had he been doing the things that everybody said he'd do, and he got fired without knowing, he would have failed the drug test and they wouldn't have paid him.
Yeah.
I'm saying that to say is right now, Florida fans are going the Willie Taggart route with the rumor mill. Apparently, I think it's Ron Roberts is the new DC that they hired to help with cosplay Kirby Smart. Apparently, got in an argument with a player. With a coach. They're saying a janitor, but it was a coach. If you know me, if you've listened to my show and long enough, you know I don't have it up there. I got connections to the University of Florida. They say it was a coach, not a janitor. It doesn't make it any better. He said they got in an argument and he told the guy, go back to Africa.
Oh my God.
What's ironic is that one of the people who tweeted it is a guy by the name of Blue and Orange Gator. And if you've ever followed him, this motherfucker says some of the most borderline racist shit that you'll ever see. Homophobic, sexist, and all this stuff. But you want to say, we need to fire this guy. You can't say shit like that. Yeah, fucking lees. You're going to pay this man every penny that man is owed. You know why? Because his agent is Jimmy Sexton. And you know who Jimmy Sexton is? The guy who runs fucking college football. Jimmy Sexton every year this time of year makes his money. Getting into Miami, they've beaten the University of Florida, which is 1-2. They have beaten Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, which is the best team in Tallahassee, which is 2-1. And they busted Balls State, whose backup quarterback, or who's I believe is the son of Kenny Kelly. So yeah, that's it. I want to post this. This is a really great way to end the show. 3-year Letterman, which is hilarious, by the way, a hilarious follow, puts out this tweet. If we could all be more like political Twitter. The difference between political Twitter and college football Twitter. Political Twitter has a memory of about 24 hours and is perfectly fine with their politicians promising shit and never delivering. Some of you guys are Republicans in this, and you guys make $30,000 a year and have no idea why the fuck you're Republican. I have no issues with you being Republican. I'm just saying it doesn't benefit you. Some of you, I'm a Republican. They promise you shit and they never deliver. And that's one of those both sides of the aisle. And you're okay with life. It actually fucking affects your day-to-day life, and you're cool with it. College football Twitter will never, ever let a random FSU fan who promised to eat dog poop out of a red Solo cup off the hook and will blame him for cursing the FSU program until he makes good on his promise.
Are you serious?
Oh, they're still going at him. Yeah, they're still going at him. Yeah. But it's just like, they can't let Florida State fans go because they're mad about not making the college football playoff last year and saying that's the reason why this team stinks. Because the fans are mad because of something that happened last year. Meanwhile, 13 of those guys are balling in the NFL right now. Well, balling might be relative. They're in the NFL.
I do believe the media is taking an extra special.
This is a man. They are going to, but it's not just that. It's because they want to make sure, because it's trying to lead the ACC. Mm-hmm. ESPN is trying to make sure, hey, we finna fuck this. That's why they keep putting us on primetime. It makes absolutely no sense. Like right now, we should be on CW. Like we should not be playing in these real games. There's one other thing. This is what I believe. This is what college football will make people do. I'm not sure if I would be happy if my sons did this or I would spank the fuck out of them. Probably some kind of combination between the both of them. But little kids stood on business though. If you go to the next one, I think it's the Fox on college football. What? Well, at least I can make my flight there. We'll finish with positivity and me saying I'm wrong. Go to the Barstool. So SEC fans, Did South Carolina or LSU win the game when it was all said and done? Because Brian Kelly might be getting fired too, by the way. Jay Trav can't play. That motherfucker, like, we're shocked he can walk right now. Luke, chill out.
LSU won 36-33.
Okay, so they did win. Okay, cool. Because LSU fans are not happy with what's going on. I told them they should have went and got the drunk from Miami, and all of us would be happier. But play this video so we can see how this kid stood on business.
I don't know, man.
It looked like his family was right there. They didn't care. So get him, son.
This generation is going to shit. They're bad, but who's raising them? Like, real talk,
standing right there.
Backhand. Should have been backhanded.
Boy.
But in her defense, she's just like, no, that's right. We don't like those guys.
That's the part I didn't want to allude to. So I'm gonna not.
Yeah, the accent was crazy.
Black. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they don't like LSU guys, but it could be. But my point in all of this is this behavior. They're a kid. They don't know when it's acceptable and when it's not acceptable. They're gonna do what you ask. They're gonna do what you allow them to do. And this is what the kid is allowed to do. That's why I keep trying to tell people. Stop saying it's this generation because somebody raised this generation.
Take off those jerseys on both sides. This looks like a very bad picture.
Very bad picture. And they'll be like, that's not me. That's not the way I was raised. I that was a very down time in my life. And that's the only thing I hate is like, I teach my sons accountability. Like, everything you do, you better be willing to stand on it and be able to take accountability for it. You can do whatever you want to do, as long as you're willing to take the accountability for it.
That kid is so bold.
Jackson, I think right now I don't play what do you call? I don't play poverty Olympics. Right now we're both in the shitter right now. We just haven't had the pleasure of playing at FCS school. That Sanford loss gave them hope. They said DJ Lagway is the best, and I didn't say anything because we stink. But boy, I tell you what, DJ Lagway ain't looked that great last week. Now they kept rotating them, but it was going to be an ass whooping. Elko whooped that ass good. But we'll end with this. A guy who I said numerous times, I don't like the level of competition he's playing. I think he is living off of his family's name. I don't think he's that good. And yeah, if I'm thinking correctly, this is the Arch, though, right?
Yes, I believe so.
I know it's Texas. I just want to make sure it's Arch. No, this is Gunner. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I got the wrong one. Fuck it. Did you see Arch Manning run?
Yeah, he juked the guy.
Hey,
out.
I was wrong. Arch got the skill set. He just needed to be around the good athletes. That motherfucker was like that motherfucker gonna be a problem, dog.
I was surprised when he did that move. I was like,
when I saw that, I said, "Yo, that's not how he looked." And against the Sisters of the Poor. I mean, he was playing midgets and cross-eyed kids, and that's why they lost every year they went to the playoffs. But man, when I saw that, I was like, "Hey, shit, he gonna be nice at Texas, though." So. We'll talk about Jags. I'll probably get on here and talk about Jags tonight. Sporadics is going through some stuff. I have no idea what's going on. He may have a show, may not. I ain't getting no call the last couple of times, so we'll see. I know this. I'm gonna be somewhere tonight talking more about football because I like football, even when it's bad. As bad as it is, football is still here. Watch high school football. Watch your sons play Pop Warner. Drink some wine, make love to your wife. Like, don't let this shit really fuck up your mood. Unless you're Luke and me and you're out here doing big ass parlays and you're getting fucked because some selfish ass football player doesn't want you to be great. But yeah, on that note, appreciate you guys. They can still hear me, right? Appreciate you guys chopping it up with me. See y'all next time.